I resisted the temptation to. If you want to see how I achieved this makeup look and find out an update on my health journey, keep watching. Let's get started. I am gonna just wipe my face. I was swatching foundation shades. I am going to be using the black opal cream stick. Today I'm going to use the shade Au Chocolat for my foundation shade. I am going to start with a primer. And again, I'm moving kind of fast. I do have a movie time to get. Let me give you all an update on my healthy journey. I did start this past week, and it's been about a full week. I think tomorrow will be a full week. And I am so proud of myself that I pushed through. I haven't had any dairy. Even when I ordered my Chipotle bowl, I used to get the queso in it because I really like that. I didn't do the queso. And so I'm proud of myself for that. I'm going to be really light-handed with my foundation because it's hot outside, okay? So I'm just gonna put this here, and then I'm just gonna blend it out, okay? I'm just trying to do a nice, kind of even. Thin coats. I do have kind of oily skin, and with the cream stick, it is cream, so that means it does have an oil base, but it does pretty good under my primers that I use, which I used the One Size Secure the Blur primer. So that does pretty well for me also. I am going to go ahead with my concealer. I'm just gonna do some dabs. So yes, this week I've had a lot of salads. What I have found is that I like the salad kits, and this is something I already knew, that I like the salad kits, because, and I'm talking about Taylor Farms Sweet Kale. That's a salad kit that I buy often. What I like about it and how it's different from the other ones is that this one it'll have like broccoli, it has kale, of course, hence the name. It also, I don't use the dressing because I have my own dressing that I like. I will be switching that out as well because the dressing I currently use is Ken's Greek vinaigrette. That's so good. I have let this under eye dry down enough, so I'm going to take my sponge, I'm going to squeeze it right here, and let's spread it out. Now, so I ate salads, and I also I did take a walk around my complex. I didn't walk as often as I wanted to, but I did walk one of the days, and then like I said, it's been really hot, so it's been tough to set my under eye. This is another thing, like I got a lot of great things, but I am going to use the DERMABLEND loose setting powder, so that's what I'm going to use to set my under eye. And to do that, I am going to, I was looking for my little velour, but I use one of my brushes. I think it was, yeah, this one. So I'm going to mix my little powders here, because one of them is just a true white, and the other one that I'm mixing with it is discontinued, the YSL Soufflé du Clot. Is that how you say it? I'm gonna set under the eye with this. Really light. I do want a light, kind of a filter beat. And let's do the other eye. I resisted the temptation to get my own things. So, meaning fast food. Oh, I was gonna say, except for, it was one of the days when it was really hot and I don't have central air. And I had a headache, I was really hungry. And so I just decided to go to Chipotle. And I know I hear like, oh, Chipotle has so many calories, and it does, but the way I ordered my bowl, I'm like, it's fine. And honestly, the weight that I'm starting at, like my number, it truly is fine. I was eating I'm sure, no doubt about it, way too many calories per day. So that has drastically dropped as well. I'm going to filter even more, or should I say filter? Let's see. I'm going to adjust my regime even more. And what I'm going to do is go raw for a week. And I'm going to see how that works out for me. I haven't checked my blood pressure. I'm not going to put a contour, but I am going to use a darker setting powder around the perimeter of my face. So I am going to go raw for a week. That's going to be brand new territory for me. That's something I've never done. And I'm curious. I will say my back has felt better. I was able to take that walk around my complex. I did 2 laps and I felt fine. I'm gonna switch to a darker powder because this one seems like it's matching my skin. I've been in the sun, so I'm probably gonna switch to a darker setting powder just to give me a little, what word am I looking for? Contour, that's the word. And these setting powders are by Danessa Myricks. So I have powders 1 through 5. 5 is the darkest, and this is the color I use to contour on my face. Because it's so hot out, I'm just gonna contour with the powder, and I'm not gonna bother with putting on actual contour, okay? I'll put that there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to, I've also been seeing infomercials, or they're not called infomercials, they're ads on Facebook for Coach Ro. I don't know if you all have seen her infomercials, but she definitely comes up for me. And she's advertising how you can lower or heal some of your gut issues, your blood pressure, lower your blood pressure in 5 days. That I was sold. I said sold because some of the things that I didn't tell you that I was experiencing, even though I am on blood pressure medication, or not even though, I'm on blood pressure medication, but the side effects of that medication, one of the side effects I'm experiencing is Charlie horse, just about every morning. And I'm going to tell you why it's not happening, what I've been able to do to keep it from happening. But muscle spasms is a side effect of the medication that I'm on. And so that is to be expected. I'm going to go light on the eyes. I'm not going to go really dark. Again, I'm using the JUVIA'S the Warrior palette. I've had this for a while. Shout out to JUVIA'S. I want to use a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M433. And I will leave links to these products down below. Later, I want to start. What time is it, Aubrey?
5:45.
we're doing good. Anyway, I've seen with Coach Ro how she said in 5 days you can heal your gut health and you can heal these different ailments. And I haven't purchased a health program like that, but I do have books like How Not to Diet. I have seen programs with Dr. McDougall, and so I'm not totally unaware. But if I have to go raw for 5 days and then still, I'm not going back to the meat and the dairy, but if I have to go raw for 5 days or for a week, I saw someone on YouTube saying that she does it once a month to reset her body. I think that's a great idea. So I can go raw, and then the rest of the time I can just eat my plant-based meals and be a little more relaxed. Some may think that that's going to be a bland life. It's not. It is definitely relearning things. I'll tell you, for example, last night I made a pizza. Now, usually if I was making a pizza, when I made one for my daughter, I used to just use cheese because that's what she likes, or we'll do cheese and tomatoes. Well, now, instead of just doing cheese, because the vegan cheese, that is an acquired taste, let's be honest. Not all of it's great, but I have found some that is pretty good. One brand that I found that is good on the pizza is Miyoko's liquid mozzarella. And you may be thinking liquid. It good. It firms up in the oven. So I use Miyoko's liquid mozzarella. I seasoned up some TVP, which is textured vegetable protein, and I put that on there. I chopped up onions, green onions, white onions, green onions, and bell pepper, and I put all of that on top as well. And the pizza dough came from Trader Joe's. It was a garlic and herb pizza dough, and that was really good. So happy that I did it that way, and I was satisfied, and I didn't eat the whole thing. Like, I wasn't going back for 4 slices. That's another difference that I think I've noticed, is that when you eat less processed foods, you don't have as big of cravings as you usually would. If it was a regular pizza, I would have had about 4 slices. And I know that it's greedy, but I just want to be honest about where I was, and that's honest. That's my truth. I'm going to use my brow setting gel that I have right here. And I was going to, I bought a new brow setting gel by NYX, the Glue It. Have you all seen that? I purchased that, and it's pretty good. It was more tacky than I thought it was gonna be. It didn't dry down completely. Well, let me not say that. It did dry. It just still felt slightly, I thought my eyebrows wouldn't move. And they definitely moved. So, but that's okay. So I'm just using a clear brow gel. This one is by The Body Shop. I don't think they don't sell in the US anymore. So unfortunately you can't use them. I did not prep my lips. I usually put on a chapstick, especially if I'm gonna do a matte liquid lipstick. So I'm just gonna put some on now. Another thing I noticed about being hydrated, because I'm eating so many vegetables and stuff, and I do drink my water, it keeps my lips from being severely chapped. I've never had severely chapped lips, but sometimes your lips can feel really dry. But if you hydrate enough, it will definitely help with that. I'm going to go ahead and put on a lash. So I'm very happy with my progress for this week. When you are someone, when you're starting at a high weight like I am, small changes, well, I don't want to downplay the change, but the change, it makes a difference quickly. So that's why I was able to lose 4 pounds, and I'm gonna include my 2 ounces. 4 pounds and 2 ounces in this short amount of time. I am gonna kick up my exercising as well, because that's really important. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 seconds. See, there's the alarm. So this is for the left eye. You gotta be patient with lashes because lash strips, I'll say. I will pull my lash over while it's still drying if I feel like I want it to, if I want to adjust it. And this one I did, so I'll just pull it in the direction I want it to go. And in this case, I want it to come in a little bit more. It could just be me thinking that I'm actually doing something and it's not doing anything. But also, in order to hide the gap right here between the my inner corner and out here, you just do an eyeliner. But before I do that, I'm gonna add my other lash. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 seconds.
10 seconds, counting down.
Okay, that's good. We are gonna be natural and frizzy today, okay? That's what we're doing. We're gonna be natural and frizzy. I am gonna hit this hair with some of my the Dew Mousse. I just don't have it with me and I don't have time. The blush palette I'm gonna use is by JUVIA'S Place. This is the Sahara Blush Volume 1. I have really been enjoying the orange. Well, Toby, that's the name of it, Toby. I've been enjoying that lately. Let me see that. I'll hit it on the side. I love bringing my blush up by my temple. Well, it's not the temple, but I love bringing my blush up there. And I'm gonna go ahead and just pause and set the rest of my face. And you know the Amazon Prime days are happening. I'm trying this new lip pencil, the NYX Line Loud in the color Total Baller. The NYX Line Loud, these are some great products. They go on really smooth. And I really like them. Look at that, nice and creamy. And watch the shade. This is lighter than the lipstick that I bought. But this is really pretty as an all over lip color. Oh, that's pretty. But it does kind of blend into my face. Just a little bit, but I think it's pretty. Now, let's try this, okay? So 90s. This is a liquid lipstick. Again, it's by JUVIA'S Place. I love this doe foot. Quick story, when I was looking into starting my own makeup brand, I'm not gonna tell you the year because I can't remember. We went and looked at, I was looking at a white label company and they had options for the doe foot, and I was looking at some that were this big. So this always makes me think like, wow, if I would have done it I probably would have been one of the first brands to have applicators out that were big like this because I like them. Y'all ready? Let's see. Oh, I love it. I've never worn a brown lipstick before. I like it. What do you all think? So I hope you guys enjoyed my update. Thank you all for watching and supporting. If you want to try any of the products, again, the links are down below. Bye.
It's for somebody special. Yeah. Can't wait it out tonight.